Hi, Mr. Anderson. My first question is about Media Watch. I asked last time a question on notice how many staff are used to make the program, and the answer was you had 9.6 full-time equivalents. Why does the ABC not need almost 10 staff to make a program that goes for about 10 to 15 minutes a week?
Senator, so Media Watch is one of the few programs that will independently assess the media that we have in our nation. I think that even not only the work of that team, but the numbers speak for themselves. So if 850,000 people are coming to Media Watch on average every Monday night, I think they're coming there for a reason. I think it's the quality of the work that they do, the research that goes into being able to put that up. I will also say they have Media Bites as well, which is another publication that they will do that is a couple of days later that'll be issued.
Okay. My next question is regards an article that was reported by a Toowoomba correspondent last year about the groom pre-selection that basically implied that the groom FDC had a women problem because a woman wasn't selected for the position of the LNP candidate. The two women that were named as front runners weren't members of the LNP prior to the pre-selection. This wasn't reported, and I just go to Section 8 of your legislation that says you have to be accurate. I think that was an extremely misleading article, implying that the members of Groom had a woman problem because they didn't pick a woman over the eventual winner, Garth Hamilton. This was a week before the general election, so I would argue that it was tainted as well because it was trying to influence an outcome. Why wasn't more accurate reporting done on this article, and why is the ABC obsessed with trying to make out that all men within the LNP or that the LNP has a woman problem?
Senator, I'm not aware of the article. I will take a look at it and provide you a response on notice.
Okay, thank you. Are we likely to see an ABC special investigation into claims from former Labor staffer Anna Jabor about the toxic sexual harassment culture which pervades the Labor Party?
Senator, so we have, with regard to that, so we've been reporting on that in our daily news, so whether that be on TV, on radio or online, with specific reference to that and the WhatsApp group, I believe. We've questioned the leader of the opposition on News Channel, David Spears. I saw interview Christina Keneally on Insiders on Sunday. And we've had another report on 7:30. So I think we have been certainly covering that. Whether or not it's a decision for the Four Corners team about what we have and what approaches they have to them, and whether or not there will be either a Four Corners or a 7:30 or a special investigation on that. That is their decision.
Okay, thank you. And one more question. I know there was a conversation between Patricia Karvelas and Fran Kelly about the time when there were allegations made against former opposition leader Bill Shorten over rape allegations made about him. There was no discussion about it at that time by the ABC, which I think was the right thing to do. And they were saying that had that come up now, there would have been discussion. I find it interesting, given that Bill Shorten is still a member of the Parliament, that there was never any discussion about that, yet you were more than happy to run news stories about Christian Porter. Don't you think there was a little bit of imbalance between reporting on one allegation versus another allegation?
Senator, look, I would have to look into that. I haven't heard that conversation between Fran and Patricia, and nor do I know at the time of when that investigation happened into Bill Shorten, nor the decisions around it or what we knew at the time. So, look, I'll give you a response on notice, Senator.
Okay.